Hi, Ankit. How are you?
Hi Nitish, I'm good. How are you?
I'm good too. Thanks for asking. So, Ankit, great to have you back. In one of the previous videos around the design and prototyping space and the tools landscape around it, we spoke about the kind of vendors or providers that exist, what's happening from a consumption standpoint, what's the level of fragmentation and so on. One of the things we wanted to talk about today is what are clients really trying to do, however, right? So you can have the best tooling, but as you all know, it will fall as the altar of poor execution or poor strategy. So, are there a few central things that clients are trying to do and the reason, they're adopting these design and prototyping tools? Can you talk to us a little bit about that?
Yeah, sure, Nitish. That's a very interesting question. If I have to sum it up, I would say that what these tools are trying to solve for are standardization, scalability, and collaboration imperatives for enterprises. Now, let me elaborate. And I'll first talk about collaboration here. Now, post-COVID, what we have seen is a rise in distributed and remote working model of teams. And a lot of these tools that we have here in the architecture have their cloud versions which enable different stakeholders to come at the same page and collaborate on the same project. So that's talking about collaboration. The second thing that I mentioned was standardization. Now, these tools also help in standardizing design process across all the design teams in an enterprise. Now, you might ask, how do they do it? Now, what they offer is an ability to build design systems which can act as a single source of truth for the current and the future projects within the enterprises. And then the third pointer that I would like to talk about is scalability. Now, with more and more enterprises moving towards a product centric operating model, it becomes really important for them to scale their design processes across all the product lines that they have. Now, these design systems can really come in handy as a collection of reusable components, which helps enterprises to scale up their design processes as well as culture.
Absolutely. And Ankit, as you were talking about this, I was reflecting on some of the products and the brands we use in our regular life and the more compelling brands, if you may, right? So whether it's an Apple or an Uber or, music streaming. And I suspect a lot of what brings us back to these brands and makes them more compelling is the consistency that they're able to drive in design and experience. So, and think, I can easily see why these tools and the right approach towards using these tools can help brands deliver a more consistent and compelling experience. So this is great. Thanks for joining us, Ankit. I'm sure we'll have more such conversations on this rapidly evolving space. But I appreciate your time today.
Thank you, Nitish, for your time as well.